Okay, so jumping straight in, I have 4 bags of QVR hair, 22-inch Afro Kinky bulk, 100% unprocessed human hair. This is what the hair looks like once you take it out of the pack. My suggestion, if you're using a hair like this, once you pull the net off, don't do anything else to the hair but separate it. But in the case you are a person with super sensitive hair and you have to wash or soak the hair, I suggest soaking it while you leave the net on and then allow it to 100% dry. My suggestion, because I had absolutely no tangles. But let's go ahead and hop into the tutorial. We are doing a crochet protective style on my Pixie Cut. Although my hair is in the process of growing out, yes, I do still call it a pixie cut because it's still short as I don't know what. This is what I use to define my parts. I love a real clean and crisp part, and this product allows me to do that without making my hair greasy or oily. So when I do slick it up using my basket lather edge control, it still works perfectly fine. And this is just a really good up close and personal look of how my part actually look. And as y'all know, I am a basket lather girly. When it's time to do any type of ponytail or updo, I'm going to go in with my basket lather. I make sure I apply it in sections and make sure you comb it all the way through thoroughly. It stops it from turning white. I don't know if they have this in your local hair store, but they do have it on TikTok. They do have it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure there's an official website that you can go to actually purchase it as well. It's my go-to. It works for me. If it doesn't work for you, you got to keep trying. I don't really know what else to tell you. We already know what you do to one side, you do the same thing to the other. So this is just me slicking the ponytail on the opposite side. Make sure that when you put your ponytail holders on there, you're not doing it super tight. Like your scalp should never be bunched up. If your scalp is bunched up, then it's definitely too tight. It just needs to be firm. It doesn't need to be tight. And I told y'all many videos ago, I am sort of a perfectionist when it comes to slicking my ponytails. I'm going to stay there and slick until it looks exactly how I want it to look. I think that really makes a difference on how your overall style comes out. Once you get your ponytails to your liking, you're going to go in with the Tropical Roots Mousse. You're going to place that on top. It's going to help you get any flyaways. It's going to help the edge control firm up. And it also helps you slick the edge control into your hair in case it has started to harden on you. And will help with any whiteness. Just a tip. All edge control is not considered equal. But for me and the edge control that I choose to use, I think putting a mousse on top can help control the whiteness. And you know what whiteness I'm talking about, because edge control will take you from black to gray real quick. And from there, I'm just going to allow it to dry while I start working on the back. Now, y'all are going to look at these braids at the end, and y'all are going to wonder why they are so ugly. And let me tell you why. For one, I did not feel like braiding. For two, when it comes to a crochet, baby, you can be a pre-beginner. As long as you got braids in the back, it absolutely does not matter what they look like underneath, because you're putting hair that's going to cover the braids on top. I've seen people do crochet with a ponytail back there. Baby, if you wanted to put 3 braids in the back of your head if you're doing a crochet, it absolutely does not matter. What matters is when you're crocheting your hair in, you make sure you fill in any gaps. It don't matter what's underneath. I promise you, you don't have to be a pro. See that? I'm talking real ugly, and it don't even matter. And if you have any loose braids at the end, just take your crochet needle and feed them through whatever braid back there that you choose to feed them through, up until you don't have a tail anymore. It's really just that simple. And some of y'all might be wondering like why my clips are so long, but it's literally for the people who needs to see it. Some people can look at a style and just do it, but some people are real beginners, so they really need like real footage on how to do something. If I'm gonna chop every clip up and make them 30 seconds, then I might as well have just posted a short. Or you can just watch it on my Instagram where I chop the entire video down to 1 minute and 29 seconds. To each his own. So this is me crocheting the hair in the back. I don't have a zoomed in super slow version of this because I'm not really a crochet girly. Like, I can get it done and make it look cute, but I don't think I'm to a point where I can teach you how to do it. Like, I can talk you through it. But baby, when I crocheted my very first piece in, I knew it was wrong because I had to hand knot it myself. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. Because when you crochet it in and you remove the hook, it's supposed to already be knotted. So I had to go back and figure out like what I was doing wrong. So in order for me not to steer you wrong, you might just want to watch somebody else's tutorial on how to crochet, because baby, that's not my lane at all. What I can tell you is that your hook needs to be open when you slide it underneath your braid. You're going to hook the hair on, close it, slide it back through your braid, and knot it. If that makes sense, then it did. If not, baby, please go watch somebody else's video on how to crochet properly. Now, at this point right there, baby, I was not trusting the process because I was nervous. I don't really like big hair, and this was giving me Diana Ross. Do you see that little curl on the side? I figured that by it being human hair, if I can curl it, then I can actually maintain the style. But baby, if I had to walk around with this afro sitting on top of my head, you would have never seen this tutorial because I would have took everything out. And I mean everything. But baby, you watching this video, so that means the hair did exactly what it was supposed to do. And I'm pretty sure you could have achieved the same look with some flexi rods. But baby, I ain't got that kind of time. I mean, I do, but I'd rather just curl it and get it over with. For the girlies who don't want to spend this amount of money on hair, because this is human hair, go get you some free tress wand curled crochet hair, synthetic. It's about $8 a pack. It's already curled. It looks exactly like this, and you can still do this style for probably like $24. Promise you it'll look exactly the same if you follow all my other steps. And in case you're wondering if I'm going to show you how I curled my entire head, absolutely not. I didn't even record it because baby, it's so repetitive. If you don't know how to wind curl this hair by the time you get to the 4th curl, you might just want to go ahead and buy that synthetic hair that I just told you about. If you curled your hair correctly, you probably won't have these scraggly ends. But baby, I be more nervous about burning myself than actually getting every little piece of hair, that I just go in and clip the ends off. It doesn't make me any difference. Now, as far as the top, you're going to grab out much ever hair you choose, like your thickness, and you're going to comb it out. This is if you're using this hair, by the way. Make sure you get all the little shedding pieces out. You're going to take an elastic band and you're going to hook it around and make the ends touch. You're going to take one end and pull it through one time and then a second time. And that's going to double knot it, and it's going to look exactly how the rubber bands look when you buy braiding hair. And I'm going to try to show you again. Hopefully this one is a little bit of a better angle so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And there you have 2 crochet ponytails. I'm going to take my 2 little ends of my ponytail. I added a little bit of mousse because they were super hard from the edge control. And I just folded them over and added another elastic clip. And from there, you're going to take the elastic clip that you have on the whatever this is called, ponytail, and you're just going to add that to your hair. And from there, you're literally going to do the same exact thing you just did to the back of your head to make it blend in. And I told y'all I'll show y'all just a little bit more of a clip than I would normally do, just for the people who actually need to see how it's done. I went in with one more elastic band to make the top of the hair cover the complete knot that I have underneath with my real hair. Go in with some scissors and clip those scraggly ends off. Literally just the little scraggly ends. And we know what you do to one side, you do to the other. I took a closed bobby pin and I kind of pinned the ponytail down a little bit going towards the back, because just hanging, it was giving me 2 ponytails, which I know it still looks like 2 ponytails, but I wanted it to kind of look like it was slicked back and just pinned, and not 2 ponytails at the top of my head, if that makes sense. But you can do whatever you want to in your head. That is what I chose to do. Like I told you, I'm a basking lather girly. As you can see, I did go in and put like 2 clips up top, but that was giving me real childish, so I ended up taking them out. But as you can see, I'm using that good old B&L basking lather to slick my edges. It's the same exact thing I used to slick my ponytail. It's my go-to edge control. I absolutely love it. I have not found one that slicks my hair better. If you don't like it, you use what you use. I'm going to use what I know works for my head. But this is what the final style came out to be. I had to go in and touch up any little pieces that I felt need clipping. And as you can see, the back is completely full and covered. But look, let's talk about the final look once you get everything together. I was feeling a little childish with the 2 ponytails, but once I put everything together, baby, it is literally chef's kiss. You can say what you want, but baby, she ate. Comment, like, subscribe. Toodles.